Whenever you talk to Everett's father, Everett, you got a sermon. And so you got to get a sermon. And one of the things I like to talk about is proofs that there is a God. Things that are so unlikely, so illogical, so impossible to happen that there must be a God. Benjamin F. Logan, born in Coahoma County, Texas. Brilliant young man, learns to play the fiddle, goes to Texas Tech, takes a bachelor's in electrical engineering, somebody tells him that he could play the fiddle in Wheeling, West Virginia, so he goes to play the fiddle there where he meets Everett and B. Lilly. And is he going to play music, or is he going to continue his academic career? He's going to continue his academic career. Where does he go? Massachusetts Institute of Technology to take his master's degree. Plays with some musicians that are up here for a little while, but music is calling out of the other ear, so let's see if these guys are available. So up comes the Lilly Brothers that Tex expected to be there, but a third player that was not expected, another mouth to feed, little Don Stover, comes along. So they form the Confederate Mountaineers. Tex Logan then goes to New Jersey, or goes to, New Jersey, New York, where he does his PhD in advanced mathematics and lives in Madison, New Jersey, 5 miles from where my father from Virginia has moved to improve his economic life. I meet Tex Logan, and when I'm too young to drive, Tex Logan talks about the Lilly Brothers, the Lilly Brothers, the Lilly Brothers, the Lilly Brothers. And so I'm driving with Tex Logan to Bean Blossom, Indiana, to Carter Stanley's funeral, and my young head is being filled with stories of the Lilly Brothers. So I say to Tex, where do you think I ought to go to college? And he said, well, if you possibly can, you should go to Boston. Because you could sit in with the Lilly Brothers on B's night off. And so I applied to Harvard. Harvard took me so I could go to play with the Lilly Brothers. And so there's all of these great, going back to the beginning, stories of how the Lilly Brothers got to Boston. Some of you know Lilly Brothers lore, and some of it I've heard from Tex Logan, and some of it I've heard from Jim Rooney, and some of it I've heard from Joe Val. But there's Lilly Brothers stories that may or may not be true, but they are such great stories. I'll tell you one from the earliest days of the Lilly Brothers coming to Boston. They're driving in downtown Boston on Commonwealth Avenue. And B. Lilly looks out the window and he sees a canopy coming over the sidewalk. And he says, Everett, what's that over there? And Everett looks at it and says, why, B, that's the Bonwit Tellers. That's where you get your all darn clothes tellered. and the